What's a promise you made as a kid that you're still keeping as an adult? When I was 10, I promised my little sister I'd be standing in the front row when she graduated college. It sounded easy back then. A month later, our parents died. People always ask what happens after something like that. The answer is paperwork, court dates, adults arguing over where you're supposed to live. My sister was 6. I was 10. Neither of us understood why everyone kept calling us the kids. I just knew every time someone mentioned separating us, she'd grab my hand harder. The night before we met our foster family, she climbed into my bed crying. She asked if we'd ever see each other again. I told her yes. Then I made her a promise. I'll be at your college graduation one day. She laughed. I'm 6. I know. That's forever away. I don't care. I'll still be there. She made me pinky swear. Life had other plans. We got split up twice. Different foster homes, different schools. There were months where the only thing we knew about each other came from birthday cards sent through social workers. Sometimes they never arrived. When I turned 18, I got 2 jobs. Not because I wanted money, because I wanted custody. It took almost 2 years. I lost the first time. The judge said I was too young. The second time, I won. She moved into my tiny apartment with 1 bedroom, an air mattress, and a refrigerator that made noises all night. She called it home anyway. She graduated high school, then community college, then transferred to a university 3 hours away. The morning of her graduation, my truck died halfway there. Smoke. Steam. Done. I looked at the GPS. 3 hours left. The ceremony started in 4. I called every tow company. Nothing. No rental cars. No friends close enough. For about 30 seconds, I actually thought I was going to break a promise I'd kept alive for 20 years. Then I started running. Not because I thought I could outrun 3 hours. Just because standing still somehow felt worse. About half a mile later, an old guy in a pickup pulled over. He asked where I was headed. I told him. He didn't even hesitate. Get in. About 20 minutes later, he dropped me at a gas station where another customer overheard the story and offered the next ride. Then another. And another. By the time I reached campus, I'd ridden in 5 different vehicles with 5 complete strangers. I ran into the auditorium just as they started calling names. My sister walked across the stage. She looked out into the crowd and froze. Then she started crying. The dean thought something was wrong. She pointed straight at me. I told you he'd come. Half the audience turned around. I was standing in the very back, covered in grease, sweating through my shirt, holding the stupid little paper program I'd grabbed at the door. After the ceremony, she hugged me so hard I thought she was trying to break a rib. Then she reached into her graduation gown. She pulled out a tiny pink friendship bracelet, one I'd completely forgotten existed. It still fit around 2 fingers. She smiled and said, "You know why I kept this?" I shook my head. She slipped it into my hand. "You never broke a single promise. I still have that bracelet in my desk drawer. It's been almost 15 years. I don't think I'll ever throw it away."